Good morning, saints, and what a glorious day it is. Today, we are going to welcome Mr. Kevin Phillips. He is our reader for today, and we'd like to thank everyone for joining us for our devotional series called Waking Up to Grace. And with that, I'm going to turn it right over to Kevin. Thank you, Kevin.
Good morning. Today's devotional is called Stand Firm. God didn't bring us this far and then forget our names. Our scripture reading today is from Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 11. This is what the sovereign Lord says. I myself will search for my sheep and look after them. Did you ever get lost as a kid, like wandered too far in the woods behind your house, took a few too many turns on your bike, or hid in the department store clothes rack for too long? You look up, you realize you have no idea where you are, and no one you remotely recognize is anywhere to be seen. Then the anxiety floods in. Do you remember what a relief it is to see your parents, their car rolling down the road, hearing their faint voice in the woods, or your name come through the speakers? Right when you felt the despair wash over you, your name was called, and you knew people were coming to find you. We never outgrow the anxiety or the feeling of getting lost. As grown-ups, we usually feel it when we suddenly realize we don't recognize the face in the mirror. We feel it when we lose track of the person we set out to become or the principles we sought to live by. It is like who we've become went wandering a bit too far and we can't find our way back. God didn't bring us this far only to forget our names now. You might not hear it as clearly as the voice booming through the department store speakers, but God calls your name every day. He's cheering us on, always ready to grab us by the hand when we ask him and help us on our way. Whether you feel like life has dropped you off in a strange place, or you feel like you lost your way, know God's already there and he's got you. So your challenge question for today is, how do you notice God pursuing you right now?
Thank you, Kevin. And we've all had that feeling. I know that I had a little 2-year-old girl who got lost in J.C. Penney's in an elevator, and she ran and jumped in the elevator, and we heard her scream all the way down and all the way back up. Thankfully, there was a kind gentleman who held her hand and brought her back to her most panicked grandmother and mother. So we've all been lost at one time or another, and thank God he is pursuing us. So remember this, you are God's child and you are loved, and we thank you for joining us today to our devotional series called Waking Up to Grace. Have a great day.